Sir, please. Don't do this to my wife, man. You don't know what you're doing to my family, man. Please. I'm begging you. I'm literally where am I going to put my feet?
Today's video takes us to Scottsboro, Alabama, with a stop at the City Hall, where we find Jackwagon Josh, Harvey Freebird, and the Random Patriot, as they're locked out of every single office on every single floor, and they don't get to go anywhere. Oh, and they're pretty upset about it. Let's all sit back, watch, have a good laugh, and most of all, enjoy!
What's going on, guys? I'm at the Scottsboro City Hall in Scottsboro, Alabama, and
Hi, how can I help you?
hey, how you doing? I'm just taking some pictures and video of everything.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
In reference to?
I'm not at liberty to discuss that right now,
Okay.
so thank you very much.
Okay, you're welcome. These may be documents that have personal information.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
These may be personal documents that we don't necessarily want to video for other people.
So, I mean, I appreciate you bringing that up, but don't you think if those are documents that require protection of people's personal information, that they shouldn't be right in front of a glass window where people come up to every day?
Okay.
All right.
For the suggestion.
It's not really a suggestion. It's more implied because you said you didn't want me filming it because it had personal information, yet you put it in front of a glass window where hundreds of people probably come up to you every other day. So, I mean, yeah, I think it was more of a self-suggestion.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Can I help you now?
Now, as you could probably imagine, there's a lot of dead air in this video. There's a lot of dead air in all Frauditor videos. They try to stretch them out and make them as long as they can. That way their RPM is a little bit higher. That's the rate they get paid from YouTube. So we'll be skipping around here from time to time.
We are looking to put a roof on our property. We're first-time homeowners, so I have no idea what I need to do to go about that. It's...
We need to go to the building department.
Where's that?
Let's head upstairs.
I'm gonna leave my
Well,
camera.
authorized personnel. Where do you go to places?
I'm gonna take a leak. We don't keep an eye on that phone.
Have a good day.
Not where to go.
Yeah.
Can I do anything else for you?
Where's the rest of the building?
It's behind locked doors for security purposes.
Secure.
You have an employee badge to come back.
So you have a huge building, but no one's allowed to go in it. Did something happen here where you locked it down for security reasons?
I don't know if that maybe have happened before I came here. I just know that it's a security issue, and so we just do it that way. But if you have an appointment with somebody, we can certainly get you back.
I just feel like it's so it's open to appointment then?
Yes, sir.
Well, okay, so if members of the public go in, if we're saying that area is restricted, right? And no members of the public can go in it, fine, I get it. But if we're saying it's restricted, but members of the public can go in it by appointment, you can't really delineate something by appointment only in a public setting. If one member of the public is allowed in, then all members of the public are allowed in. I mean, the Constitution, certainly the Supreme Court has upheld during business hours. It's accessible to everybody. So I'm just wondering how I get into the offices that other people are allowed into.
I bet you good people didn't know that Josh here was a YouTube law expert. Well, let me take that back. I believe he's a YouTube lawyer now. Yeah, he got some nice shoes. They match his shorts, don't they?
If you need to get a business license, we can take you back. If you need to pay for a dog license or like dumpster fees, you can come back for that. If you need to go and see our HR director, we can certainly set an appointment. Or if you need to sit with the marketing director, we can do that.
I'd like to speak to the business department about license fees and
Okay.
other information like that. Can you?
I will certainly go back and see if she's here. I'll be right back.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
They locked the whole thing down for security reasons, but nothing has ever happened that's threatened the security of the building. Right. So, which department are you from?
Building department.
Building department. No, we're not. We're not waiting for building. We're waiting for the business department.
Business department, what, is there something I can help you with?
I had some questions about business licenses, stuff like that. I'm confused as to why we have such a huge city hall and they're closing it off to the public.
These are just private offices back here.
So no members of the public are never invited into
They
any of
are,
this?
yes.
Oh, so then it's open to the public?
Yes, but what kind of business do you have back here?
Well, so if it's
Are you
open
trying
to...
to open a business?
Well, if it's open to the public, right, and members of the public are allowed back there, then I want to go look. That's where I'm at. Like, I don't want to be, and nor should I be kept. Am I taking up your time here?
No, we're actually closed right now at lunch. I'm back here I'm on my lunch break.
Oh, you're closed.
I am, yes.
Okay, so, I mean, isn't it kind of like, you guys have offices, you don't let people in. It's kind of like an all-day break.
Josh, this man doesn't give two shits what you and your little girlfriends are doing here with your little cameras. He doesn't care. Matter of fact, he's going to show you right now how much he cares about you.
Like, I just want to go into that elevator and be able to look around the building.
You cannot go in the elevator.
But members of the public are allowed in the elevator.
No, the elevator goes upstairs, and that's public record. I mean, that's private. That's our records.
Okay, so no members of the public go in any of these doors past this lobby.
Well, it depends what business you have.
Oh, okay. So they do go in. You just said they don't go in the elevator. Now they do go in the elevator. Man, like if there's, I need you to de-escalate. You're hindering my investigation here. Okay.
Calm down a little bit. Take it down a notch.
I know you're having trouble understanding exactly what happens here in City Hall, my man. All right.
Wow, he has a major attitude. We're gonna wait on him to come back.
Sir, you're being disorderly. I'm gonna have to ask you to stop raising your voice, sir. He's yelling back there. He's throwing a fit now.
He said they're closed.
They're open. They're closed. They're closed. They're open. They're cloping. They're cloping right now.
I'm not leaving until 5 o'clock if it's closed. Watch.
I mean, this is freedom as far as I can tell. She's disappeared. You can let her know. She was going to come back and let me know if business.
That's the second time I ring that bell.
Yeah, they're not open to the public if the public has questions as to why a public building is no longer public. That's a lot of publicing.
Did you get that guy's name?
I think it was Douche Canoe was his name.
First name Douche, last name?
Canoe.
Gotcha.
Normal spelling.
Oh, no, that's funny you would mention that, Josh, because I thought that was your nickname. Yeah, well, we can have more than one person with the same name, I guess.
I'll go to the bathroom real quick. Keep an eye on that.
This bell's not very effective, man. I'm gonna sign in.
But I would appreciate it if you did.
My first initials are IP and my last name is Freely.
How's our audit going?
I don't know. They got the whole building shut down.
Yeah.
We need
I know that there's not. Can you swipe us in?
No, can't do that.
But it's open to the public though, so I'm confused.
Well, if it's locked, it ain't.
So they've already told us that they invite people into these offices for business. So that means that it's open to the public now. Constitution as well as Supreme Court's rule, you can't discriminate
Were you
based.
invited in?
Let me finish.
Okay.
Right, because I didn't interrupt you yet. So if you respect me, I'll respect you.
sure.
Right, because that was rude. So don't do it again. I'm
You're
not gonna like it. Doesn't matter if you're invited or not. Supreme Court's made it very clear that you can't discriminate based on a class. So they can have this whole system where they say, oh, someone had an appointment and we invite them back. This has unauthorized access. If they never invited a member of the public back there, good. I have no reason to ask to go back there, and if I ask, you have every reason to tell me to hit the road. But the moment you invite one member of the public back there, you can't say it's appointment only. It's now open to the public. It went from a limited to non-public forum to a public forum.
Imagine a simpleton that has a brain. Well, it's not a very big brain. Oh, look at him. He looks handsome, doesn't he? Now, they just had a child together, him and his wife. That poor child's going to grow up and be what? Crazy, just like him.
Supreme Court's made it very, very clear. So I want to know why a building that's this big is restricting access to people when they don't legally have the right to do it.
We've been ringing that bell for 20
That's a good
minutes.
question. I don't know.
See, I'm full of good questions.
So I know they're locked. Obviously employees only can access them. I can't access them.
Did they call you?
Yeah.
What did they say?
People in the lobby with videos.
Oh. Well, I went to all the windows too, and they said that the reason, then they lied and they said the reason we couldn't go anywhere.
I'm sorry, man.
Just don't let it happen again.
They said the only reason we couldn't go really in anywhere, they changed their mind and they said that it's because everyone's on lunch. Would you know that I went to the window outside this office, which has a computer screen that shows all of their security cameras, and everyone's bumbling around like a bee.
Yeah, I guess.
So I guess
they may not like you guys' video.
I really, you know what the thing is, like I could give two like or dislike.
No, I agree.
I'm here to engage in my freedom.
Hey,
Record all you want.
you have access to this at all?
I do not, sir.
Calm down, sir.
Could you get us? Could you get us?
Just calm down.
Could you get us access?
No, I cannot.
You couldn't do that.
I don't. How can I give you access? I don't know. I can't.
These yahoos are desperate to gain attention, and they definitely want to gain access. Oh, but it's not going to happen, sweet thing.
Like it really, when you have this big of a building and you're limited to this small of a lobby, what do you think the chances are that people think that there's got something to hide here?
I don't know.
Who's the one that's here that's actually stopping us from being able to go back there? Like, who would allow us access? If we were going to get access, how would we do that?
I don't know. I don't know their procedures here.
I'm not saying we should or shouldn't have permission, but in this particular situation, we need permission.
I would assume if you had some sort of business here, then you would go to the appropriate person.
Is there like a building manager, just someone with keys that could be like, hey, let's go look at it? This is an older building.
Probably.
Who's that?
Yeah, I was going to say, who's this guy? Not you, the guy.
The mayor would be the...
Like, can you help us out, honestly? It would be like a really cool thing.
I'm not going to help you out.
No.
Because I don't. Yes, sir. 608.
608 is the call number.
No, I thought you was asking.
Come on in, my friend. How are you doing today?
Now, this captain is real nice. He's a real nice guy. He's just entertaining these yahoos and trying to be as nice as he possibly can. Let's go ahead and speed it up about 10 minutes for one more confrontation. Roll that clip.
10 minutes later.
The person from business was coming out to see me, right?
Yes, I let her know that you were out here, that she had someone with her.
Yeah, well, so first you tell me that they're on lunch, right? And then I snuck around.
I didn't say she was out.
You said that everyone is out to lunch.
No, I didn't know so.
Ma'am, if I was to...
Lady on the other side is out right now, and the other reception.
If I was to scroll back and say I'd like to go walk around the building, and you were to say everyone's out to lunch, would you be surprised?
Did you go to lunch? What time's your lunch break?
Let's go check. I gotta check. I must be hearing things. I must have not taken my schizo meds, because back when she told me that everyone was out to lunch on video, and then I filmed their computer screen with everyone being here, now she's saying she never said everyone was out to lunch. And I'm one of those people where I will look out and inspect every detail.
Did she say it, or was it just him that said it?
No, she told us that everyone was out to lunch. So I'm gonna go check, because I must be wrong. And if I make a mistake, I'm like that police officer. When I make a mistake, even if I misspeak the smallest iota, I go through mountains to make sure I correct it. So I must be wrong. I must be wrong.
I'm gonna get out of here myself. No need for me here.
Now we're gonna be peaceful. We'll be staying peaceful.
Where's the best place to get some lunch?
This guy is such a moron. He goes outside and he replays the video just to see what was going on, what the lady really said. Now he's going to go back in and berate her some more. This guy has nothing better to do in life. You got a wife and a child at home. Go take care of them.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
So strange. Who'd have thunk? So crazy. I just watched the video and you said everyone was out to lunch. Now she's on the phone. Everyone's not... You said it, ma'am. Now she's got nothing to say. Nothing to say. She has liabilities. I know she believes in God. He's watching you lie, ma'am. That's one of the sins. You don't mess around with if the sins are called cardinal sins, you don't mess with those ones. You did say, I look back, you said everyone was out to lunch, ma'am. So what do you have to say about that?
Lady across from me is out to lunch.
Everyone is not Man, why are you lying? God's watching. He's not happy right now. You have to atone for your sins, ma'am. It looks like you're a religious person. I pledge allegiance to the flag when I lied about people being out to lunch. And to the republic for which it stands, every door is always locked, keeping citizens individual out of this building for all time.
Oh no, the lobby's unlocked. You're welcome in.
Where's the rest of it, though? You're very passive aggressive. You're what they call a Karen. Thanks, Karen.
That's enough of that nonsense. The video continues for about another 12 minutes, and all the yahoos go outside and they talk to some people in the parking lot, and it's just crazy. But at least they didn't get into City Hall. That's a win for the people, no doubt about it. In the meantime, if you enjoy watching stupid people do stupid things on my channel, please subscribe, because the world is filled with stupid people, and they all migrate here to YouTube to showcase their hidden talents, whatever those might be, and Dr. Dave is more than happy to edit those videos and bring them to you for your viewing pleasures, no doubt about it. Please check out my other channels, including Dr. Dave Frauditor Terminator, which features the 4 fabulous fools of frauditing, including Love You Long Time Lana and Love You Long Time Goat Boy. Boom boom. Oh, cool money. He love you too good, okay? Yeah. And then there's my other channel, Dr. Dave Debunker of Frauditors and Sobsits. Oh, there's plenty of stupid people over there to point and laugh at all day, no doubt about it. Yeah, these frauditors, I don't know, they just need a job, but they're too stupid to get a job. That's why they're frauditors. They have no education and no job skills. Cheers to that, sweetheart.
What's his name? What's his name? I want his name. Hey, don't leave because you're detained, bro. What do you think about your service here today, ma'am?
You know what? If you're gonna be such a jerk...
He was being disorderly. He's being disorderly. And we're not breaking the law. We shouldn't have a problem here, right? Oh. Yo, you're racist. Racist. Oh. That's a hate crime. You're being disorderly. Call the police. Call the police. Call the police. Lower your voice. You're getting aggressive now. If we're in public property, you have to have a crime in order to trespass us.
Sir, take your hands out of your pocket.
I'm asking for a law.
We don't know what the heck you're going to do right now.
Sir, we're not doing anything wrong.
What's the Third Amendment? Let me go talk to him. Yeah, nobody knows the damn Third Amendment.
This guy's being disorderly, but it's okay because he's a cop.
Get away from me. Get away from me.
But you can citate them. Yeah. Are they going to be cited for disorderly conduct? In America, the land of the free, where we choose to do what we want as long as we don't break the law, who the hell do you think you are?
Fucking man, dude. I'm not doing anything to you. You're a bitch-ass punk.
I'm not doing anything to you. I'm not doing anything on you. Freedom of speech, he never said fighting words.
Those are fighting words.
How is that fighting words? If you feel like fighting, it's your problem. He's not doing anything wrong. I can guarantee you, sir, I can take a video of myself farting, and thousands will see it.
Dude. You're in my space. Get away from me. Call the police, would you please?
Just know that we are the bosses, bro. We are. You're not. You have a gun? Yeah. It's your Second Amendment. Guess what? I have a camera. We're going to speak to the mayor about this. By the way, sir, you're in Auditing America with over 100 million views on the internet. I don't have to discuss my day with you. Who are you? Can you briefly, in one sentence, tell us what the Third Amendment is? You don't point your finger at people. We weren't harassing anyone. Oh, you assaulted me.
I did so many.
You assaulted me. She assaulted me.
Come on, we're on camera. We're on camera. Smack me, okay?
We're talking about violence.
Come on, man.
We're talking about violence.
Hey.
Get out of my face.
Hey.
Get out of my face. I'm not backing up. No, you asked me. I'm not.
If you touch her, you're going to go to jail.
I'm not touching her.
Get back up.
I don't want to touch either
Back
one
up.
of you.
Oh, the shit show at the post office. You should be crying about that line that you're making. My God.
Why are you crying about cameras?
I have an anxiety problem.
What's your name?
I don't answer questions. And that is why, my friends, Mr. America does what he does. And then you become a tyrant.
And we can nicely refuse.
I'm a tyrant. Who are you?
Who are you?
You're sitting here
Who are
recording
you?
people without their permission.
I'm a camera guy, and I'm in a public place. What's your problem, bro? I'm my own boss. I'm my own boss. I'm my own boss.
If I take their massive face, then what we can call you?
What you gonna? I bet you don't have the balls to do that. We have authorization.
I don't want to be on your camera.
Well, maybe being in a public
How
place
about
is not
common
the
courtesy?
Now it's your turn to walk away.
I can walk away whenever I'm. I really.
Walk away now.
Am I being detained?
No, that's
That's why I just told you.
Okay,
walk
I'm
away.
free to
That's
leave.
the opposite of detainment.
Oh, okay, I'm free to leave.
So go ahead. Yes, please.
Okay, I'm free to stay too. Listen, bro, slow your roll.
You have an appointment.
I'm not talking to you.
What the Third Amendment is, and I'll be on my way. You don't have to tell me verbatim. You can just tell me briefly what's the Third Amendment about.
Why'd you do that? We asked you multiple times. Okay, but why did you do that?
I don't need to speak with you, sir.
Who you need to speak with?
Get away from me.
I'm not doing anything wrong. You're too close, bro.
Never break the law. I know my boundaries. I know where I'm at. I'm not interfering with anybody. I don't need you guys to explain to me how to behave myself. Take this one more personal because I've been in there and I know exactly what you guys do. I know exactly how you guys treat the inmates. Don't touch me. Don't you ever touch me again. All right? Keep your hands to yourself. Why are you touching me, bro? You are a Nazi, sir. And we can get you fired. You know that?
Traveling, we can ask you to leave.
You don't. You can ask, but I can nicely refuse if I'm engaged in a constitutionally protected activity. Hey, man, but you have a gun and I want you to stay away from me. Before you enter those doors, all of you stick your tongue in your asses. You touch me. You touch me. Why you put your hands on me? Why you put your hands on me though? You hit me. You can't go anywhere. Look at this guy is following me. Leave me alone. She hit me. She hit me. It's on video. She hit me, and now she's detained by the police. I have freedom of speech. You don't tell me what to do. Who do you think you are? Let's stay right here. No, you can't. You're escaping. Yeah, you're helping a criminal. That's a crime too. You were all up in my face. Why don't you get in my face again, stupid? I'm sick of you.
I don't think there's a crime that's been committed.
You haven't made an investigation.
Okay, well, did he assault you?
What are you going to arrest me for? Trespassing? What's the crime? You need a crime to trespass somebody in a public place. What's the crime?
Sir, I tried to explain.
What's the crime?
Clearly, you just want to argue.
Well, no, of course I want to argue. I've been violated right now.
First one.
You're required to know
What's
this.
the first one?
I'm asking you.
What's the first one?
I'm asking you, sir.
What's the first one?
You tell me.
I'm asking you.
No, I'm asking you, sir.
Okay.
You don't give us orders. What don't you understand about that?